We Wish You a Merry Christmas is a really enjoyable film. Great narrative and characters, very festive. This is a Hallmark film from 2022. It's directed by Paul Ziller, written by Nicole Baxter, and we have a cast including Marisol Nichols as Becca and Kristoffer Polaha as Robby. And our protagonists are married, and at the start of the film we establish that they're going to marriage counselling, and they decide, neither of them are necessarily enthusiastic about it, but they decide to go away to an inn in this little town to spend time together around the holiday season to try and reconnect, basically to try and save their marriage. And that's what the film is all about. And it's not the best of starts. For example, they get separate rooms, and it seems like they're not necessarily even making the effort to make it work. But as the film progresses, they take part in Christmas activities and spend time together. And, well, I won't say exactly what happens, but I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought as a concept, it was really interesting. It was very well executed. The characters are both really likeable. And I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case, because I figured if they're going through marriage counselling, it could be that one of them is quite abrasive, they're not very open to things, they're very stubborn, and they might have come across as being quite unlikable. But actually, while they both have their flaws, I never found any of them to be unlikable, so I was pretty happy about that. With regards to the Christmas aspect, very, very festive. The inn itself is absolutely beautiful, really gorgeous, and we do spend quite a lot of time outdoors in the town, interacting with other people and taking part in a lot of different Christmas activities. So it's definitely a strong festive film that I think is a great one for getting you in the mood for the holiday season. I have no complaints about this. I thought it was a really strong film, very well executed narrative, likeable characters, great performances, and very festive. Gorgeous to look at, great costumes, Christmas decorations everywhere. And there is, I will say, actually, I'll leave that. It's a tiny spoiler, but I'll talk about that in a second. There was just something that made me laugh. And in general, We Wish You a Merry Christmas is a pretty fantastic film. And if it sounds like your kind of story, or if you're looking for a film to get you into the holiday spirit, then I'd say it's definitely worth checking out. So the thing that I was about to explain, it's a teeny tiny spoiler, but this is the last thing I have to say about the film. When they arrive at the inn, they park their car and they look up, and there's this giant ornament hanging from, I can't remember what, it might have been hanging from a tree branch, I can't remember, but it was hanging from something just above the car, and it's quite a pointed tree ornament. And my first thought was, I would not park a car underneath that. And as luck would have it, or bad luck would have it, the ornament does fall down and go through the car window. So it made me laugh a little bit, because I don't drive, but if I did, I wouldn't be parking it under any heavy, spiky Christmas decorations. It's irrelevant to my enjoyment of the film. In fact, it made me laugh because I saw it coming and I rather enjoyed it. We Wish You a Merry Christmas is definitely a good film, and of course, I'm very happy to recommend it.